Mr. Twist presents the Naveed Mahbub Show.
Amidst tensions between the United States and Iran, there is a possibility of an all-out conflict in the Middle East once again. On this issue, a concerned Mohammed Bin Salman, the Saudi crown prince, recently had a conversation with the US President, Donald Trump.
Hello, Mr. President, Salman here. Salman Khan, you're totally awesome. How are things going in the Republic of Bollywood? No, it's Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. Oh, pardon me, Your Highness. I was a bit high on Diet Coke. No worries, I'm a little slow here too. It's Ramadan, you know. Hey, what's up with Iran? I've been reading the Iranian Nights. You mean the Arabian Nights? Whatever, it's huge. I heard your former CIA director Mike Pompeo is threatening to attack Iran. Is he? I thought you guys were going to invade Iran. It doesn't matter who'll go after those revolutionary guards. We'll have to pay the bills anyway. Some idiot just forwarded the key details of the Iran nuclear deal on my WhatsApp. I just did that. Okay. There's an unusual structure at Hassan Rouhani's residence. Could be a plutonium reactor. Don't pull Bush Cheney's WMD here. That structure at Hassan Rouhani's residence is a swimming pool. Really? Still, mine is bigger at the Trump Tower. I've heard you've set some nuclear watchdogs on them. Yes. Proton will head the committee. Who's Proton? My little Dalmatian. Believe me, it can smell radiation from a mile away. Even Kim Jong-un wanted to pet him. I think you are under pressure from the Pentagon to get into this war. Look, the Pentagon can't afford to attack a new country at the moment. We just had a 35-day shutdown. That is why I ask, where is your cash cow? I think you will even attack the Louvre Museum in Paris if there's an oil on a Picasso painting. America never lost a war and never won a friend. 250,000 NATO soldiers couldn't beat the Taliban in 18 years. Well, the war on terror was an experiment. Yeah, that's what Hitler said about Auschwitz. Hey, listen, Afghanistan is a weird place. Their camel toe is actually camel toe. Here, Iran is threatening to shut down the Strait of Hormuz. No problem. We're sending our military to the Strait of Hormuz, and they are all straight. The aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln is already there. Had Sylvester Stallone not borrowed the USS Donald Trump for his next Expendables movie, I'd send that too. But there's no USS Donald Trump. Hey, even presidents can dream, right? I've heard you are putting an embargo on countries buying gas from Iran. Yeah, now they'll understand the true pressure of gas. Even Hitler killed himself after getting his gas bill. You don't need enemies when America is your friend. Come on, that was the code of the 60s. Now it's like, you need a lot of dollars when America is your enemy. Yeah, Pakistan learned that the hard way. They are so bankrupt now that the only Eid fireworks they can afford now are their nuclear bombs. Tell me one thing, Your Highness. All of you are Muslim countries. Why so much hatred for each other? Let me explain. When a white crackshot commits an act of terror, what do you call him? You see, he was depressed, lost his job, so was angry. It was brought on by frustration, which was compounded by mental illness. He even stopped taking his antidepressants. And when a Muslim blockhead does the same, he was a Muslim. Like all the terrorists look like the same Muslim to the Western world. We, the Muslims, see the Muslim world dividedly. Then you should adopt Westernization. That is the ultimate modernization. That's why we are initiating progressive reforms. We had the parliamentary elections. Really? I don't know you had a parliament. And women can now drive here, you know? Fantastic. That's totally awesome. Make Saudi Arabia great again. Yeah, my wife got into my Aston Martin last night. Beautiful. It's painful. She didn't come back. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Me too. I'm really missing my Aston Martin. Hey Sal, why don't you settle the issues with Iranians through dialogue? We tried. I invited the Iranian president for a discussion, but he declined. Why? Is that because he doesn't want to go to Riyadh? I think so. He even declined when I offered to meet at a third country, the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. Look, diplomacy is all about trust and understanding. Our neighbors don't trust us and we don't understand them. That's why you sent your army to Syria and Yemen. My Royal Armed Forces were charging the Syrian military with American grenades. But I heard that they didn't remove the pins and Assad's men threw those back. No wonder. After all, they got their training from the US military. I was really sad to watch those Yemeni children, you know. They were killed by American landmines. The Americans are an all-weather friend of the Saudis. That we know. We are paying them all year round. Nothing comes free, my friend. Even a single French kiss transfers 80 million bacteria. And here I have to impose taxes on e-cigarettes to cover the budget deficit. No worries. I'll tackle that half-naked Russian mastermind. You take care of Sultan Suleiman. Sultan Suleiman? I mean that Turkish know-all, Recep Erdogan. And what about the Chinese? I've already blacklisted their biggest brand, Huawei. Oh, I'm talking to you with my Huawei Porsche. Never mind. Just let me unleash my deadliest missile, Twitter. Actually, I'm seriously thinking of starting the Trump religion as I have 60 million followers. By the way, what should we call this coming war? Operation Desert Stormy Daniels. I'm sure that if Abraham Lincoln was alive today, he'd tell you something very special. That I'm the greatest president ever? No, go see a play.